So we've all definitely been there once, that you pull up on a time-sensitive shoot, maybe for sunrise, sunset, and nothing goes as planned. You're losing time, and you're not getting the shots you want to. So in this video I'm going to be talking about pre-production, how I go through the process, and how you can efficiently establish, but also communicate the visual and auditory style with the other crew members, or just with yourself while you're on set. This allows you to focus on filming and the environment and how you can adapt to it, while not having to think too much on set about how you're going to create a frame. So let's jump straight into it. So how I usually start off to get inspiration is just by watching a bunch of YouTube videos. I will go through many different videos, save them, get the screenshots, also listen to the style of music and see what vibe I want to go for. Now, besides searching for videos on YouTube, I will also go to Frameset. Frameset is really an awesome website to get a lot of inspiration and storyboard material for your videos. So I will search mountain bike or something relevant to the video, since this is going to be a mountain bike video, as you probably noticed by the footage I was looking at. I will also save these frames into the same folder, and as well as GIFs. You can also save them. I'll come back to that later when we're in the project. And now it's time to open my favorite pre-production application there is. Pretty much use it for anything, and although I'm not sponsored by them, I would recommend this to any creative out there, since it's perfect for planning your stuff. And I haven't seen anything that is really better than this. So inside of a project board we're going to create our first board. We're going to call this one Mood Board. Now you open it up, you can very easily go to our folder. We're going to select all our frames and we're just going to drag them straight into the mood board. Now Milanote will automatically arrange this into a nice grid for you, and you don't have to worry about where it is. And you'll notice after a little while when they load in, the GIFs also move. So you can save little portions of videos and see them back. You can get them from Frameset because Frameset support GIFs. You can grab an application that allows you to take GIFs as screenshots and take little snippets of videos as well if you like a certain movement in a shot or a certain transition. Now after we created this mood board with all the GIFs and images, we get a really good sense of the visual style we have in mind. It blends all together and you get a picture of what you had in your head by choosing your favorite frames you really like. Now to really establish the style, we're going to take our visual mood board and turn it into a visual and auditory mood board. So the cool thing about Milanote is that you can not only drag in files like photos, videos and documents, you can also drag in audio files and play them right within your project. I got a few music files here from Artlist. Now in all my videos I use Artlist music. It's affordable, it's easy to use, you can search in many different ways, and you have a big category of high quality music and sound effects. It's really a streamlined tool to find the right music and sound effects for your project. Now if you sign up to Artlist with the link in my description, you get 2 months extra for free. So now let's get straight back into the mood board. Now you can also start to feel the entire style of the video by playing the music. So we're going to play this song and see if it fits. Just feel if it fits. So look at the frames, look at the overall colors and movement, and see if it fits. Now I don't really like this one. This one is cinematic, it's really epic. Doesn't fit the right mood for this video I had in mind. Now we have a more electronic piece here, and we're gonna play it and see if it fits. Now in my opinion this fits really well. It captures the perfect mood, it has the right rhythm, it feels epic, it feels powerful, it feels strong, and it captures the boldness you need to do mountain biking. I really love that. It sounds good. And now you can really feel how the video is going to be like. For me this just feels like the right song. Maybe you don't feel like that, but that's why it's personal preference. And you probably still get an idea of what I want to do for the video by looking at this. And that's really great for if you're working with a big crew, working for a company, you can really explain to them how it's going to look like by literally making your video kind of with different frames and music in advance. Now what I will do after I kind of had a feel for how I want the video to be, I will start brainstorming. I'll create this brainstorming board. Really cool feature in Milanote is it will recognize the name of your board and when you open it up in the template, it will actually show you a relevant template. For this, I'm not going to use it, I'm just going to do it by myself. In the middle of the board, I'm going to put the title of the video. Not really the title, but the overall concept. So this is the mountain bike spec ad. Then I'm just going to create words and everything that comes to mind with it. Just going to let my mind flow, different types of shots, locations, things I still need to do, colors, anything you can imagine, music or energy, whatever you can imagine. Just write it down, do whatever, just write all your ideas down so you have them sorted out within the spiderweb. Now back in our main board, in the column, we can also put the links to the videos we took screenshots from. This will keep you organized and everything nicely accessible within the single project. Now we create a new column. I'm gonna call this one concepting and add some basic stuff in here, like the script. We can use a document file for that, storyboard, and maybe a shot list or something like that. We can open up the storyboard and start storyboarding. I don't have a script yet for our video, so I'm just gonna start with the mood board and leave that empty for now. But you can paste your script in there that you created beforehand or that the client sent to you. So when you open up the storyboard, it actually recognizes the name, like I said earlier, and gives you a relevant template. And we might as well use it because it's very useful and quick. So when we open it up, we get this beautiful storyboard set up. You can drag in your frames. So we're just gonna describe our shot real quick below, and then we're gonna drag in our shots. Of course, I'm not basing it off a script right now, so there's no real logical structure to this scene, but I'm just doing it for the point of example. So we can describe a couple shots, drag them in, and then the GIFs will start playing and you can look at it. You can look at your video shot by shot. That gives you a really good idea of what it will look like. Now I will also add little checkboxes below them in the columns. When I'm on set, I can open up the app of Milanote and it will actually be a checklist of all the shots. And I can look at them. Oh, this shot looks cool. Yeah, we can make something like that. We make something like that. Check it out, boom, done. It's a shot list in one, which makes the shot list board kind of useless in my opinion. But a paper shot list is always important to have. So I very much suggest you also make the paper shot list still within the shot list folder, where you just describe it and write it down. By now you probably have an idea of how you can use this software in a really good way. But I'm quickly going to show you one more column so you get an idea of how I plan locations and stuff like that. So we're going to create a little column here. It has location, crew, so we can create a call sheet and something similar. Within the location folder we can put all our locations. But we can also not only put locations in here where we're gonna shoot, but also of bike rentals, repair things nearby, hospitals nearby, anything you might need. Stores, you think of it, you might need it. So you have written down when on set something happens, somebody gets injured for example, you know where to go. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to Google hospital nearby. You can just grab it from the shot, the thing. Everybody knows where they're going because then also the other crew members know where you're going. You don't have to tell them. And that's really useful. Now within the crew section we can create a little call sheet. Obviously I know the call sheet also has a location section, but I don't use it in the call sheet, I use it in a separate board. But you could use it within the call sheet as well to have a singular document. Now here you can put in all your crew members, their information, important phone numbers for your locations, which I put in the location board, but you can put it in the same board like I said. And then when you're back in the main board, you know, you can keep going as far as you need to be as prepared as possible. Now you can add little colors to the board to customize it to your own liking, sorting things out so you know where things are, or just want to make it look pretty. Now this was it for this video today guys, I hope you enjoyed. Huge thank you for 3,000 subs, it means a lot, it really does. I'm not doing it for the numbers, but you guys seem to like it and you keep subscribing, so I'm not complaining. See you all next week.